Hey guys, it's Elliot Booth and this is the Tattoo Removal Australia show. Say goodbye to the myths, confusions and misconceptions of the tattoo removal industry and say hello to real information, real clients and real results. Welcome to the TRA show with myself and my beautiful co-host Rita Da Silva, where we take you beyond the trend.
Yes.
Welcome back, guys.
Hello, hello. Here we are again.
I was about to say episode number, but I can't remember. Maybe 8, 9. Who knows?
Yes, we are.
Welcome back, guys. Thank you for joining us.
Nice to be here one more time.
We're freshly rejuvenated after our holiday in Japan.
Sharing new experiences.
Yeah. We're going to tell you all about our holiday on the next episode.
Yes.
Not today.
This one we still wrapping up and diving into a few questions of our listeners.
Yeah, today's Q&A, guys. Our last episode, we did a bit of a personal side, a business side, my experience side of things. And today's going to be Q&A. So Rita's got a few questions.
Yes, I have a few questions, but I believe some of these questions, they are some of the people then are a little bit of interested of the perspective of business and client, the combination of both together. So
okay, that makes sense. So I suppose hit me. Let's jump into it.
So question number 7.
Question number 1?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. Fuck, I missed the first 6. We won't be long. It's definitely our first episode back from holiday.
Oh my gosh. That comes from Lizzie. Question number 1. How do you stay ahead in such a competitive market, Elliot? Is there a key factor that has helped your clinic stand out from others in the industry?
Yes. How do I stay ahead? I believe it is a competitive market and industry, but not that competitive. Yeah. That's a really interesting question. I feel like my competitors don't really, they're not that. I don't feel like there's too, result-wise, I guess there's some good results, but I feel like a lot of clinics don't utilize the power of social media, nor good branding.
Not with the perspective then you have been using.
No.
And what it was about then just the little video then you put the other day of then reels, then will come, then it seems like you're in a party and with a plastic bag full of white powder. I didn't understand that. What was that about?
Jump over onto the Instagram page and you'll see it. Can you repeat the question?
So the
please?
question is, how do you stay ahead in such competitive market?
How I personally do it is social media.
Social media.
Yeah. I've been listening. I definitely don't know it all and I keep trying to learn, but I've been listening to a Gary V audiobook while I drive to the Brisbane from the coast every day. And what it is, it's obviously social media and it's how basically just forget about every other form of advertising because they're dead. Being media, digital, radio, leave it all in the past. So everything I do is Google and social media.
That's like your strategy for caption leads. How do you stay ahead in terms of technology?
Yeah, good question. I am always looking for what lasers achieve what results and what's around, and I'm always comparing prices and stuff like this. Like a few weeks ago, I met with a lady that tries to sell one type of laser, and the price was X, and then I'm like, oh yeah, cool, and then I'm looking at other clinics and what lasers they use and what results they're achieving and what that laser costs. And I'm always, what I believe I'm doing, whether the clients know it or not, I'm doing what they need to know.
Yeah.
So I'm not just buying any laser, presuming that laser is amazing, because it's not the case. They're not all wonderful. They don't all do great things. So I'm always doing that sort of homework for them, if that makes sense.
So is there any key factor that has helped your clinic to stand out of your competitors?
Yes. So I have found my little spot in the market where I have a laser that's extremely, extremely competitive with black and red removals. I don't do blues and greens. I don't have this expensive laser. I have a laser that does black really well, and it allows me to be and have a really competitive price point. So my biggest competitor is a big chain, and I know for a fact that their removals are about twice the price. And that's my competitive edge, is by having lower overheads, I can win a lot of those clients over. And I believe, in my opinion, get better results.
Yes.
So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
As you said, like in the previous episode, like you just do one thing and do better at it.
Exactly. Yeah, so, exactly.
Find what are you good, and then just like be specific.
Hone in on it. Yeah. Yep. Exactly right. So yeah, that's my competitive edge. Doing one thing, doing it really, really well.
Awesome.
And well priced.
Yeah.
Because of the whole, we've spoken about this before, but the whole price per treatment question that everybody's wired to ask. Everyone bases whether they come to you off how much it costs per treatment. So that has to be competitive, which is how I'm winning so many new clients as opposed to my competitors.
Awesome. Yeah. That's very good. Thank you, Lizzie, for your question. Yeah, so question number 2. Elliot, what role does customer service play in your clinic? How important is it for you to create a comfortable and supportive environment for your clients who may be dealing with difficult emotions tied to their tattoos? This is James.
Wow, that's like 3 questions in one. Let's just answer the customer service one.
Yeah.
It's everything. But in the same time, it's not customer service. Like, how I see it is, I'm privileged to have the opportunity to remove their tattoo. So like, it's more, honestly, I treat people more like friends, and friends that I'm going to get badass results for. Tattoo removal's scary. It hurts. So delivering a good result's one thing, but also being there supportive for them is really big as well.
Yeah.
And just,
being very supportive.
100%.
Making them
customer service. Like, you're not a customer, you're a client, and we're achieving a result for you. Like, the whole customer thing seems separating.
I'm selling something to you, and it's not what it is. Like,
like I'm always watching like my competitors' bad reviews and stuff, keeping tabs on everything that's going on. And one that I keep seeing is, "Oh, we're so sorry you had this bad experience. You can always email our customer service team." And I'm like, man, what is that shit? Like, what a great way to
keep the distance between you and your client.
100%. It's terrible practice. In such a personable experience, it's like, right?
It goes like in different ways. Like, I would say, working as a personal trainer,
the bond you create, it's crazy to create separation when your bond and your whole sales pitch and your whole way to retain clients is through relationships. Why would you separate them?
And then I have very good results with my clients, and I have a very genuine
Rita
connection.
doesn't lose clients. They don't fucking leave.
Like,
it's pretty fascinating.
And it's like, it's nice to see they progress, and then I just like really get involved with their journey, you know, and then that's how I see what you do as well. 100%. That's why you have similar.
It should be exactly the same. This whole thing of like, you know, where that's how you feel, but you know, this team will help you. It's so crazy. Like, if there's a problem, resolve it on the spot. Like,
I think kind of answer like then first the second question of James, how important is for you to create a comfortable space. I believe then is like very important.
100%.
Like you already said.
Same principle. You know, people watching this that might get Botox or something. You're going to that person because of the comfortability, the relationship. Even like, let's say, not that I've ever had it, but hair removal. If people see these intimate parts of you, you don't want somebody else the next time. Like, you're there for that person. The doctor that you go to the same doctor. You don't just go to anyone. Same thing. So I find it really crazy.
You don't go just because of the company and the reputation. You go because that person it's giving you the outstanding
Yeah. Just the
service.
connection.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just the connection. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you
I
go,
can't remember
James.
the
Yeah.
question.
So they said the continuation of the question was, how important is it for you to create a comfortable and supportive environment for your clients
It's literally everything.
who may be dealing with difficult emotions tied to their tattoo? Do you have many different clients then they have like hard emotions to their tattoos?
Yeah, but if I'm going to be really honest, I don't really care. Like, as much as I care for them and like, all I care about is getting a good result for them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like a cold piece of ice. Like, everybody can have their emotions, but like, it's not going to affect me in how I'm removing a tattoo.
Yeah.
You know, does that make sense? The comfortable space is equally as important as removing the tattoo. They literally both go hand in hand. It's like an equal playing field. You have to remove the tattoo, obviously, but the comfortable environment is what's going to allow you to remove the tattoo. So like, you can't just be really good at tattoo removal and not have a welcoming environment.
Yes.
You know, which
You
if you're getting
provide both.
if you're getting different laser technicians each treatment, you're not having this comfortable. It's crazy.
Yeah, you don't feel comfortable for the person, then you see in 6 or 8 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. And people have preferences. Like, if you have a few, 2 or 3 people do the same treatment for you, you will naturally have a preference of who you prefer.
That's everything.
Everything in life. Yeah, so it's ridiculous to think that.
I'm so loyal. Like, when I go to a place, if I like the person, if I like the way, then they connect with me.
The energy of the whole thing.
Like, I travel to Brisbane to get my hair appointment with my friend. I call her, like, we were friends before, but like I go wherever she'll be.
Yeah.
Like, just to get my hair done.
For sure.
And I have like my beautiful client Tim then comes from Brisbane once a week. He has to come to like Gold Coast, but he comes and especially see me before I go to work.
Yeah.
And it's been happening for the last year.
Yep.
So I really appreciate, like, you have to have something special to make people feel comfortable.
And thinking about that, I can probably think of 10 people that come from the Gold Coast up to the Brisbane clinic.
Exactly.
And they, there's 10 tattoo removal clinics I can think of on the Gold Coast, and they drive past every one of them. Yeah.
So it's all about who you are. You're a unique person. Like, there are so many competitors out there, but it's like,
and it's this, and a lot of it's that social presence that I use to get their attention. And then once I have their attention, that's when you build the relationship. So, there's different parts to it all. But how I do it is a really strong social and Google presence to get their attention. Then once I have their attention, that's when I build the confidence and the comfortability part of it all. So I hope that answers that question.
Yeah, it definitely does. Yes. Yeah. Awesome. So now,
question number 14.
Question number 3. Tattoo removal can be deeply personal decision. How do I approach your clients with emotional and psychological ties to their tattoos?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. How do I?
Yeah, which kind of tools of the?
Honestly, I've never even thought about this. I don't ask them about the tattoo. I think this is really interesting. I've never thought of this. I don't ask anybody about their tattoo. One thing that I ask is how long they've been thinking about removing it. And I ask everybody that because it gives me feedback to how the psyche of a client works before they come in the door. Them personally, I don't actually, if somebody wants to share something, they'll say it. Whether it be first treatment or a few treatments in, I never ask. I never ask.
But do you have like many people like sharing with you about like the story?
Yeah. But I'll never ask. And I think that's pretty, when people feel comfortable, they'll open up and speak about it. If they don't want to speak about something, they won't speak about it. So who am I to ask about their tattoo? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
And I feel like I've never consciously made that decision, but I feel that's like being a good human.
Yeah, being
is
like
you just,
this psychological.
Yeah, just be there.
Effect.
Yeah, I don't like politely. I don't care about your tattoo. I care that you want to remove it, and I care how I remove it.
Yeah,
like I don't all the baggage, that's with you. Like, share it if you want, but that's not why I'm here. So yeah, I'm there for them, but I'm also not. Like, some people come in and don't want to share it. They just want it gone, which is cool because it's what I'm there for.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's such an interesting question.
Mm.
And a lot of people, I shouldn't say a lot, but it's pretty heavily emotional. I lasered a guy yesterday, and he's starting to wear singlets again.
Yeah, I saw that I was going to ask.
Had 2 tattoos on the back of his arms, and they're 90% gone. They're still there, but they're a lot lighter. And now he's happy and confident to wear a singlet. So for the last 10 years, this dude's been wearing t-shirts.
Yeah, now
it's really
happy. Then now he can show
that's life-altering stuff.
Again. Yeah,
that's really, really powerful, powerful stuff to have that burden lifted off their shoulders.
Yeah, just like be part of like the confidence journey again.
But like I said, yes and no. Like, I don't really care about being part of it. I just want to get the good result.
Yeah.
Like, however it makes you feel, amazing. That's yours to celebrate. It's yours to. I'm just focused. Like, yeah. I just care about removing your tattoo.
Like, delivering like your results.
All of that stuff's like a really cool byproduct that you get to take with you. You know, you get to live without the burden. You get to have the happiness. I'm just humbled that I can do my part.
Yeah, it's the most important service.
For sure.
And then you want that.
And I hope I don't sound like emotionless, because I'm not by any means. If anything, I'm really emotional that I get to do the tattoo removal.
And like participated.
Yeah, just be a part of the removal. Like, all the feelings and stuff that can be left with the client.
That's awesome. Yeah.
That's a nice quick one. I reckon Rita and I are out of here. Nice quick episode today. It's our first one back after our holiday. So we're going to give you a few Japanese stories next episode.
Next
we'll share our skiing adventures and all that fun stuff.
There you go. Thank you guys for listening to us.
Thank you for the quick 3 questions. And we'll see you next time.
See you guys. Bye.